Let's show you and go over a little bit about the RRP, the Raccoon Racing Wheels. You can see here, beautiful wheel. Very nice looking, high quality. Everything here made in the USA. No foreign, no China, none of that stuff. Built aluminum and stuff is actually made locally, and then the machined locally here, and then the roll forged bells are shipped in from the West Coast, but again, all United States parts here. You can see here the wheel. It's all the billet. It has a billet ring. All grade 8 hardware and fasteners. Dual pattern, so you can run it with your Can-Am or you can run it on a Polaris. The bolt patterns are interchangeable there, so that way one wheel fits both of them. It has the outer beadlock ring. It has the billet center, and then it has, this is a roll forged shell. So what that means, with a curved lip on it for reinforcement, with a safety bead on it also. This is not just a spun wheel. This is an actual roll forged wheel where they actually have tons of pressure pushed upon it against the mandrel. Heat treated twice. Very, very strong, durable stuff. You can see the backside of those fasteners there. Again, grade 8 hardware there and everything. This is a 3/4, 4.5 wheel, so work great on the Polarises and the Can-Ams, especially the 19s and up Can-Ams. So again, just real high quality stuff here. Strongest 12-inch wheel that I know of. You can see it does have a the air chuck is a metal chuck here. It sits below the ring, so that way it won't get damaged. If you have to change them, look at that, you can unthread them. So you don't even have to take this wheel apart if you ever have a Schrader valve issue. You can literally leave the tires, your flat prevention stuff in it, unscrew a socket. It has a 1/4-inch drive. A socket deep well will be able to take that out, so you can change that without disassembling the wheel. Speaking of the pieces, so that's a complete wheel assembly there. What goes into this thing? Well, we can see the inner shell. Like I said, this is a roll forged one, thick about, it's about 0.2 inches thick. It starts out a little bit thicker, I believe, and then when they roll forge it out and press it out, but it's thicker than than the other shells that are available on the market. Very strong, nice deep groove here. You can see that right there, so that way you can get the tires in and off easily. So that drop really helps the installation of the tires, so they're not fighting with it. What we have here is the center section here, and you can see all billet aluminum, 3/4 of an inch thick. I mean, you're not going to bend that plate, but if you do, we have all these pieces are available from RRP separately. So if you ever do have an issue, something happens, you want to buy just a shell, just the inside, just an O-ring, bolts, whatever else, all available. So you can buy them. It's not a throwaway wheel. We've had these in the market, been testing these in the market for about 3 years, I think. So this is what Cody Collier runs. Very strong wheel. I had 0 failures on any of the pieces or anything like that. So very strong wheel. Nice thing also, O-ring seal. None of these gaskets and everything else. O-ring seal goes in there. So that way you can use that to seal it instead of a gasket. Nice O-ring seal, so that will be like that. And then those will get bolted together there. So I mean, that's a whole lot nicer than the gaskets and everything else if you do have to take one of these wheels apart for a reason, or if there's any other issues. But that O-ring seal is way nicer than any type of gasket. You can see the billet rings, beautiful billet rings, scallop type look to protect the heads. Just gorgeous. Nice rolled fit, or nice machine finishes, so that way that they're nice and rolled to install and help mount the tire. Billet ring again, or the billet center, has the drop-in to help install the tire. Also has a nice chamfer here for whenever you do put the ring on. It really helps center that tire in there, so you don't have to worry as much. It will actually help center that tire on the bead and make it a lot easier to install there. I mean, these guys got feedback. This is the second version of them, or actually the third version, I guess, of them. There was a couple prototypes, first version and second version. Not a whole lot's changed. Most of the stuff is interchangeable. Only made differences really to help that installation of a tire and the ring and stuff, just to make it easier, is what the real big deal is from the first version to the second version. Also, the location of the hole, the air chuck, is a little bit different. The rings you can modify so that they will work on either first versions or second versions. This is a little bit easier to get out. Instead of using needle nose pliers, you can actually use your fingers to take that out. Depending on the air chuck you have, you can possibly use a standard one if you have a straight one, or you have adapters that will come with it. That way you can fill up and check your tires. It just depends on that chuck that you have there. Other thing, if you have issues with it, stripping them out or anything else, there's also other kits for this that help you out. So if for some reason these are tapped into aluminum, so they're 1/4-20 coarse thread, really strong threads. I have never had any issues with them, but people that are happy or trigger finger happy with a impact gun, you could have an issue possibly someday. So they have these kits with them. So what you do is you would actually drill it out and tap it to a size over, and then you have inserts. They're easy lock inserts, so I don't know if you can see that, but you can actually thread those in, and these are rechangeable. So if you strip one of those out, you unscrew it, put a new one in. So that is going to hopefully last you a lifetime. So you screw up any of these, it can be fixed. Get a kit to fix the wheel, no problem. Fix the holes, and you'll be good to go. Or you can send them into a repair shop so that they could get fixed, so you don't have to buy a whole new plate. Other thing, and we'll show you this here a little bit later, is the tire flat prevention installation kit. So this kit actually comes with longer bolts and a longer deep well socket here. And what this will do is it'll help you pull the ring down. If anyone's have ever used a flat preventage system, you know it's kind of hard to get the bolt started. So this will help pull it down and install your flat preventative. Then you can install some of the bolts here, and we'll try to get a video of that. But that's it. I don't have the fasteners here to show you, but the fasteners are, you can see, grade 8, flanged, nice hardware, lock nuts, the nylon lock nuts, washers behind the lock nuts, grade 8, strong stuff, look great. Right now that they're available at BNR, don't know if they have any other distributors quite yet. Some of the RRP products, the Raccoon Racing products, are being distributed also by Waynesburg, Yamaha, Pierce, Performance, Trackside, and a couple other dealers also. But the wheels, like I said, you can get them from BNR Motorsports here. And that's it. That's what they look like.